me, Mubin. Play with me.
It has been said that knowledge is power. One should guard it well. The Thousand Sons and Grey Knights know this. Two sides of the same coin, both psychically gifted, but in service of different masters. Today we look to decide which is the more powerful. Those that serve Tzeentch, or those in service of the Emperor of Mankind. This is 40K in 40 minutes. Grey Knights versus Thousand Sons. Greetings 40K fans, your host JT the Voice here, and I can feel the crackling of warp energies in the studio. It's like my entire body licked a 9-volt battery. Mubin and his Thousand Sons takes on Micael and his new Grey Knight Codex in a battle of the Empyrean to prove who has the better mind bullets.
Hey everybody, Michael Buckthorpe coming to you with a Grey Knights game, and I am facing up against the heretical might of the big brain himself, Mubin.
I'm back with another game with the Rubricae Phalanx. However, I'm mixing it up a little bit. Instead of Magnus and Armon, I've got 2 Vortex Beasts, a Demon Prince with wings, and oh boy, this is gonna be a ton of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing what I can do against these new Grey Knights.
I'm super excited to show off the new detachment, the Banishers, today. That's right, it's a little different. It's Chaos Packs without the Chaos. Basically a leadership check to get sustained or lethal hits in melee.
Michael's Banisher's Grey Knight force consists of a Grand Master with the Pyre Souls Enhancement, Castellan Crow, and a Brotherhood Librarian with the Ephemeral Tome. He has 3 5-man Strike Squad teams and 10 Brotherhood Terminators, a Nemesis Dread Knight, a second Nemesis Dread Knight, and a Venerable Dreadnought. Michael's got some purifiers as well.
These Grey Knights thinking they're all holy and pure, and no, the warp is our realm, and we're about to show them exactly what we can do.
Mubin's Thousand Sons are very psychically gifted. Fortunately, I'm also gifted, but not necessarily just psychically. I'm also very special.
I'm really looking forward to this because the Rubric detachment does offer me a 2 command point stratagem, a little pricey, but I can select a unit of Rubrics, turn all their bolters into psychic weapons, turn them into strength 5, they're gonna cause some pain.
Mubin has a Demon Prince of Tzeentch with wings. That's his Warlord with the Risen Rubricae Enhancement. An Exalted Sorcerer on the Disc of Tzeentch. A Sorcerer with the Stave Abominus. A Sorcerer Lord in Terminator armor with Lord of the Rubricae. He has a squad of 10 Rubric Marines and then 2 5-man Rubric Marine squads. A Chaos Rhino, a Forge Fiend, 2 Mutilith Vortex Beasts, 10 Scarab Occult Terminators, Zangor enlightened with a Fate Caster, all with great bows. Today we're playing Hidden Supplies. In the place objective marker step, players will set up 1 additional objective marker in no man's land. And from the second battle round onwards at the end of the command phase, or if the player is going second the end of the battle round, players will score 5 victory points if they control 1 objective marker, 5 victory points if they control 2 objective markers. Both have to be outside of their deployment zone, and they'll score 5 victory points if they control more objective markers than their opponents, to a maximum of 15 per round and 50 for the game.
It's been a while since we played a 40K in 40 minute.
I think we played Thousand Sons versus Necron.
It was a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
We're both back. I've got a new codex. You've got a brand new codex.
I do.
But it's not Necrons this time, it's Grey Knight.
I've deviated from the straight and narrow path, and I was playing Heretics for a little while.
Yeah.
I have since gone to rehab. I've been clean from the Emperor's Children Snow for a little while. But I have some brand new Sanctic, Holy Grey Knights.
Well, I'm ready to go.
Yep.
Attacker, defender. Let's see who goes first. I'm gonna let you deploy
You're
first.
gonna let me. What a nice guy. I'm gonna start off with a cheeky unit of strike squads. They do have scout.
So we're gonna start with the infiltrating boys first. Trying to hide them, be safe, but also close enough that I can just move on to that objective if I need to.
Well, in that case, I'm going to similarly drop another unit of strikes, and these guys are going to go on my home objective.
Nice. Gonna take my second squad of infiltrating boys, and we're gonna infiltrate them, just hiding behind this piece of terrain, but not stuck in my deployment zone.
I'm going to put the Terminators right over here, and they are going to, as we said, have the 18-inch loan op due to my Librarian.
And then my poor unit of rubrics that don't get to infiltrate are gonna sit on my home objective.
I'm going to put a unit of strikes.
Yay, more strike squads. You know what?
What?
Big beastie, number 1. 1 Vortex Beast. Mr. Pibbles, the other beastie. Now I'm okay with Mr. Pibbles getting shot potentially.
The Red Grand Master hanging out in the back.
Let's go with the party bus. The party bus of doom.
He's gonna wanna have a brother to hang out with him, so he'll put the other one over here now.
All right, you know what? I'll put down Mr. Demon Prince with wings. He's gonna hide back here as well. Doesn't want to quite get shot yet, but he goes zoom.
So I'm gonna shove a whole bunch of purifiers into the bottom floor. That's a full 10 men with Castle and Crow.
So they're the ones I really need to get rid of. Got it.
3 friends.
The trio of baby carriers.
Talking with my best friend.
Exalted Sorcerer on desk with his Bogoats.
I'm done.
I'm done too.
His Rubric Marines and Sorcerer will start in the Rhino, and his Scarab Occult Terminators and Sorcerer will start in reserves.
Yeah, I'm really hoping Mubin will go first. I really want to take advantage of my army's special role, which is to pick up models at the end of my opponent's fight phase, put them into strategic reserve.
I'm really hoping that Micael goes first. I don't want to give him the uppy-downy advantage on turn 1, which also means that he's going to have to start moving his units out closer. He'll probably play a little cagey, but that's okay.
Both of these armies are incredibly powerful, incredibly difficult to shift, and both of these armies are incredibly elite. It's really going to come down to some positioning, a couple of dice rolls, and quite frankly, who can hold out against the warp longer.
Do you have any closing comments?
I want you to go first.
Here we go. Good luck to you, sir. And I got a 6 into
We got a 5.
I didn't want it, but I'm gonna take it. Now is a great time for me to pull out some combat cards because I've got some time to kill while Mubin looks up the myriad of rules for the psychic phase. Yay!
This episode is brought to you by Combat Cards. If you're looking for a quick Warhammer fix with seriously deep gameplay, Combat Cards is your answer. They're coming up on their 6-year anniversary in August, and to celebrate, there will not only be a ton of community challenges, events, and prizes, there's a new Supreme Commander. Kaldor Drago has appeared from the warp to help you lead the forces of the Imperium to victory. Our very own Mubin is also curating an event specifically for the birthday celebration, and to help him kick it off, you can use the code TITAN to get 60 plasma, 600 coins, and 60 cards. Drago releases August 8th, 2025, so come celebrate their 6th birthday starting on August 8th. You can get combat cards now from wherever you get your apps and join the fun.
We are going to start off with some scout moves. To begin, I have my 3 strike squads, which are going to move a 6-inch this away.
That left side strike squad has definitely moved up to tag one of the objectives.
I'm basically just going to line them up against the wall, and they're going to stay where they are otherwise. Here we go. Would you like to cut the deck?
Go for it.
Wow, the Magic community is upset at you.
Michael's drawn Established Locus and Area Denial.
Objective draws mean that there's a whopping 7 points to be gained by throwing that strike squad up into the board. I'm going to sticky this objective over here, and I'm going to sticky my home objective in the back there.
See.
Then we're going to go into the movement phase.
Strike squad on the right squad, conga lining onto the bottom right objective, trying to stretch out and take up as much real estate as possible. Second strike squad moves fully onto the objective.
Purifiers are going to move 6 inches. Basically, they are more than an inch away from the wall, but inside of the ruin on the bottom floor.
Venerable Dreadnought moves onto the home objective. Dread Knight Tango here as they both move up into cover.
My Terminators are going to advance. They are going an extra
10 inches down the right side of the battlefield.
in the shooting phase.
Strike Force will establish Locus in the center. Terminators and Librarian moving again in the shooting phase thanks to the Ephemeral Tome Enhancement. No charges, no fights. That's it, that's all. 5 points on Area Denial and 2 points on Established Locus. Michael's up 7-0.
Mubin, I've set the trap. I've laid out my bait. The question is, are you about to be jebaited?
We're about to find out. Want to cut the deck? All right.
He's pulled Area Denial and Storm Hostile Objective.
Come to the middle, I dare you.
Let's start the party off with...
And with that, you have activated my trap card.
Michael spends a command point here on Shadows of Anorak, picking up his strike squad, putting them into strategic reserve. Oh, that's a fun one.
Mr. Pribbles is going to advance now.
15 inches onto the other center objective marker.
Forge Fiend's going to move next, and we're going to have him shuffle up that way.
All right, cool, thanks, I hate it.
Top squad of Rubric Marines shuffle into cover and onto the objective. Exalted Sorcerer and Zangor Enlighten moving out to the right side. Demon Prince moves to his home objective. Rhino moves in just behind the terrain to stay hidden.
Rubrics are going to scooch that way.
Oh, you're running away.
Strategically repositioning.
This is the beginning of your end.
But the sticky goes away. Shooting phase, done. Charge phase, done. Fight phase, done.
Into the fight phase now, and Micael picks up all his Dread Knights back into strategic reserve.
I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm a little scared, but let's see what Michael's got in store for round 2.
Mubin will score 5 victory points for area denial and 4 victory points for storm hostile objective. It's 9-7 at the end of 1 for Mubin.
I am going to start off my turn by drawing some objectives.
Micael pulls behind enemy lines of assassination.
That is not particularly great.
Strike Squad stickies that bottom right objective again, spending a command point on new orders to draw overwhelming force.
That was a good draw.
Only 1 objective held for 5 points takes him to 12.
We are now going to go into the movement phase.
Mubin phase.
Strike Squad on the right side moving towards the center. Terminators and Librarian shuffling to the bottom right. Venerable Dreadnought waddling out of cover.
My Purifiers are now going to move 6 inches forward. The Purifiers over here. Crow is still inside the building. He'll make it through in a second.
1 command point for Overwatch from Mr. Pibbles the Mutolith.
Spicy time with Snake Eyes.
And a reroll number of shots as well.
Oh, what a conversion.
Looking for 3s.
1 Purifier takes 1 wound for 2 command points. Ouch, that's not the best.
That means we are at the end of the movement phase. I'm going to bring on my reserves.
Dread Knight deep striking in, strategic reserve to the top left objective.
Number 2 is going to be the Grand Master. He's going to go right over here.
The other Dread Knight drops to the right side of the map to target the other Vortex Beast. Strike Squad in Michael's backline, screening out Mubin's deep strike. Mubin spending his last command point to rapid ingress his Occult Terminators and Sorcerer and Terminator armor right next to his Rhino.
Okie dokie, artichoke. We are going to go into the shooting phase then. My Terminators, once again, Librarian is going to use the Tome of...
to move 3 inches, going further onto the objective and hiding from the Scarab Occult Terminators. Venerable Dreadnought firing at Mr. Pibbles with his plasma cannon.
How many shots?
Feel no pain.
Mr. Pibbles takes 5 wounds after all the feel no pains.
Owie!
Hazardous tests are passed. Guardians of the Ancients ability will give the other units targeting that Mutolith Vortex Beast a +1 to hit.
You are now marketed.
Not the marketed.
Grandmaster firing the Sublimator into Mr. Pibbles next. Wounds once, does 2 damage, but the feel no pain takes 1 away. Mr. Pibbles is at 7 wounds.
Let's do the Heavy Incinerator on the other fist. 2d6.
Still looking for 5s. Feel no pain. Down to 4 wounds remaining on him.
Grandmaster is going to snap his fingers at you, and you're going to take a single mortal wound.
No.
That is from the pirate.
No.
Let's move along then, shall we?
Right side Dread Knight firing the big gun into the Vortex Beast, no wounds.
I'm going to fire my Flamer into your Rubrics over here.
Incinerator does 1 damage to the Rubrics.
Take that and rewind it back. Ab it outward and rewind it back. Get the moves, make your booty go whack.
Left side Dread Knight now, Psy Cannon into the Occult Terminators, kills 1. Purifiers and Castle and Crow spend 1 command point for the Chaos Bane, giving ranged weapons a 4-up anti-chaos. Ooh, that's cool.
Everything is going to go from the Purifiers into Mr. Pibbles in the middle. I think that's a play, chat. Are we cooked, chat? Let's start off with the Incinerators. How many shots do I get? I'm re-rolling my wounds.
Spicy.
I may have made a mistake with putting it all into 1.
Oh, the feel no pains don't hold out. Down he goes. All the rest of the shots are wasted.
Perhaps I should have split fire, but ultimately 1 dead Pibbles is better than 2 floating in the warp nether something allegory. Now we're gonna go into the charge phase.
Dread Knight on the right attempting to charge the Rubrics.
And let's see it. That's not it.
Definitely not it.
Purifiers and Castle and Crow, 8-inch charge into the Mutolith Vortex Beast. Start of the fight phase, Micael rolls a leadership test here to see if he can get sustained hits.
Leadership 6.
No.
Good talk.
Purifiers getting full rerolls because the target's on an objective.
Mr. Castellan Crow is gonna go first.
5 ups. Feel no pains.
Looking for 3s. Back. And
All the back and forth here, and the Purifiers take the Mutolith down to 4 wounds remaining.
all right, so you're gonna hit me back. Ha! 4 ups. Ha! You're gonna kill 2 of my Flamer boys.
Bong.
That was some combat. Micael manages to score 3 victory points for overwhelming force. He's going to hold on to assassination, not a bad idea. Takes him up to 15 to Mubin's 9.
Let's see what secondaries are in store for me.
Bring it down and secure no man's land.
Well, there's a few.
Mutolith passes Battle Shock. Mubin will score 5 victory points for holding an objective. 14-15 for Micael.
Movement phase.
Demon Prince zooming 13 inches towards the Purifiers. Fortrine moves up behind the Demon Prince.
Rhino's just gonna hop over to the other side here, because that's supposed to be a short little piece of wall.
Occult Terminators also on the objective. Enlightened Zangars up in behind the Terminators, providing some cover fire.
Thanks, I hate it.
Rubrics and Mubin's deployment spread out to deny deep strike. Mutolith did not fall back, as Micael could have responded with a stratagem to pick up his Purifiers.
End of movement phase. Mr. Jim is gonna do some mortal wounds.
Thanks, I hate it.
I roll a d6.
Yep.
And depending on what it is, you take mortal wounds.
No.
Rude.
So I'm gonna put it on the other flamer in the front there.
And then they need to take a battle shock test. No, you're fine. Okay, don't need that there. Could use it there. Got more shots going there. He needs to die. He needs the extra AP. I don't need the reroll. I think I might just let your Dread or Grand Master live, and I might just go for the kill on the other Dread Knight. Now, let's bring the hurt.
Demon Prince attempts Destiny's Ruin on the left side Dread Knight.
On a 10 plus, I get to reroll all hit rolls against him. 2 dice first. Wrong dice.
Mubin channels the warp to pass. It goes off.
We're gonna put this dice next to you, which means I get to reroll all hit rolls.
Sorcerer in Terminator armor channeling the warp to get a big old Doom Bolt. Down go 3.
This little wizard here, because I've got 2 in that unit. They are going to try and temporal surge. And that's the big one, so I just get to move a flat 6 inches. Very nice.
Mutolith Vortex Beast firing the left side Dread Knight.
Magic.
Magic.
2.
4 up. Command point reroll. Let's not take d6 plus 6 into a 2.
Oh,
2
no.
Isn't that nice?
And you're gonna take 11 damage.
2 wounds remain on this Dread Knight.
Forge Fiend tries to finish it off successfully. Down goes the Dread Knight. Terminators splitting fire into the strike squad in the center and the Grandmaster.
Those are just devastating wounds.
Terminator bolters, 4 wounds, Micael takes 3. Missile racks, 4 wounds, and Micael fails.
But before he goes down,
Grandmaster using Hexrot Reprisal for 0 command points because of his ability and reflects the 3 mortal wounds, killing 2 of the Terminators. The remaining Terminators kill 1 more strike squad. Enlightened Zangors into the strike squad.
Arrows.
4 ups.
Bows don't do anything in the 41st millennium. Charge a clock.
Demon Prince charges Purifiers and Castle of Crow.
We're gonna spend 1 command point on Epic Challenge.
The Prince to go against Castle and Crow.
Going fishing.
Crow is down, and so is a Purifier.
My Purifiers are gonna make a pile-in move. I'm gonna go like that.
Purifiers attempting to finish off the Mutolith.
We're gonna go for sustained. Pass with a 7. 3 6s are sustained.
Into the box.
I'm looking for 5s and 6s to wound you. However, I reroll everything because you're sitting on my objective.
Mine. 5s. Does he live? You live with 1! I only need 1 wound to smack, and smack we will. Hitting on 4s though, because I'm wounded.
Hey. 4 ups.
2 dead Purifiers. The Demon Prince is pulled out of combat.
Before I get to the end of my turn, you get to uppy downy.
Micael picks up his home field strike squads and the Venerable Dreadnought. 4 victory points for Bring It Down and 5 victory points for Secure No Man's Land sees Mubin rocket into the lead 23-15.
I still have Assassinate from the previous turn.
Extended battle lines. Micael also will be pulling a challenger card here. He's drawn Harbored Power, Purifiers pass Battle Shock. Only 5 victory points for holding an objective.
Let's go to the hop. The strike squad over here are going to move 6 inches towards the wall, basically stopping.
Just tagging that objective.
Last Dread Knight advances towards the Occult Terminators.
And then my Terminators are going to advance.
Micael, why are you advancing your Terminators? It's up.
I got a plan. Is there a reason, Mubin, that by moving my models, you pointed them all away from you?
Because they're not looking at each other, they can't do
I
it.
can't see you. He can't see me if I can't see you.
Venerable Dreadnought drops in outside of the Demon Prince, the Beast, and the Terminators. Strike squads drop in the left corner of the battlefield.
We are now ready to rumble.
Overcharged plasma cannon from the Venerable Dread into the Terminators.
How many shots does Venerable Dreadnought get? He gets 1. He hits you on a 3. That was a 6, but what's that?
That's okay. Does he have blast?
Yes.
1 extra. 4s, because -1 to wound. Boulders.
High range 6s.
Both fail, but the Terminators will be +1 to hit.
We are going to go with the
Top left strike squad into the Rubrics, kill 1.
Psy Cannon from the shot going into Mr. Pibbles, hitting on 4s because of close combat. Come on, boys.
5. Can I roll 2 5s?
No.
One more.
Yeah.
Goodbye, not Mr. Pibbles.
Second strike squad into the Rubrics, 4 more wounds, 1 goes down.
We are moving on to the main exhibit.
Dread Knight splits fire, Flamers into the Zangors, and Psy Cannon into the Terminators.
Flamers first, 2d6, looking at 8 3s.
5 ups.
Kill a bird goat. Going into the Terminators, hitting on 2s because you are marked.
Yep.
3s.
Nene. Ooh, kill the wounded guy.
Let's go to the charge phase. So I'm looking for a 9 for strike squad number 1 going into your Rubric Marines in the corner on the objective. Number 1, it's a failure. Charge number 2 coming from the other strike squad looking for a 9. Here we go.
They're coming in swinging.
Woo-hoo. Dreadnought over here going into Terminators in the middle. 9. Brr, air horn. Brr, brr. Die, heretic.
Dread Knight fails his charge at the Terminators. Brother Terminators charging the Occult Terminators.
3 inches on the dice. However,
1 command point here for Celerity to advance and charge. That's going to make it in with a 5. Remaining Purifiers charge the Rhino.
purify. We are now going to go into the attack phase, the combat phase, the phase of the phasing.
Who's punching first?
Dreadnought fighting first into the Occult Terminators. Leadership check made gives him sustained hits. 8 attacks out of 5. Nice.
Woo!
I'm in danger.
Looking for 3s.
4 ups. Oh.
I smush one of them. We're going to go with my Purifiers just because they're there, and I'll do it before I forget about them.
Purifiers rolling their leadership again. Sustained hits. 1 wound done, but no damage.
All right, let's do some Terminator on Terminator action.
Sustained hits given by successful leadership tests. 17 wounds.
Little dudes, go. 2 regular goobers.
Ooh, wow. All but the Aspiring Sorcerer and the Terminator Sorcerer are killed.
So Mr. Librarian has the box stick on 2s.
Little goober live. Goober wizard takes 2 damage.
And Goober Wizard die.
We're gonna spend a command point. We're gonna try and keep him alive. Live!
No!
It's just the wizard left all by himself.
That was effective.
We will do this over here now. This is the one we're missing. Leadership check, looking for a 6. I fail it with a 5.
No bonuses for you.
Come on now. Hitting on 3s. Anytime I fail that test and I see the 6s, I get sad.
Aspiring Sorcerer, only model left with a single wound.
You'll hit me back.
Purifiers and Rhinos, no effect.
I didn't expect much there. That's okay.
Now, where's the Sorcerer going to go? That's what I'm really interested in.
Sorcerer in Terminator armor into the Dreadnought, 3 hits and 2 wounds, both save. Aspiring Sorcerer into the Strike Squad, fails to wound.
Good talk. Good talk.
4 victory points for Extend Battle Lines for Micael, holding on to Assassination again. He also scores his Challenger card, so that's going to put him up to 27 to Mubin's 23.
I have secondaries to draw.
Mubin draws Assassination and Extend Battle Lines.
But unfortunately, I believe I kicked you off all of the objectives.
Rubric Marines pass their Battle Shock. Doesn't look like he's got any primary.
Movements.
Forge Fiend shifts to the left to gain sight on the Strike Squad.
Why is it spicy?
Rubric Marines with Sorcerer disembarking from the Rhino. Rhino falling back behind the Rubrics that just disembarked. Demon Prince running down the Purifiers.
Meow, meow.
Sorcerer in Terminator armor falling back towards the Rubrics. Enlightened Zangors staying still to avoid any overwatch.
These rubrics have been sitting back here for too dang long.
Moving to the right towards that objective.
Started shooting phase. That dude in particular, he's going to cast Doom Bolt. Ooh, get him. You know what? We're gonna channel the warp. It's risky. He has a wound left. He could die, but
Die, heretic!
He takes the mortal wound and he still dies. We're gonna go here next. He's gonna look at these Terminators and he's gonna say, it's time for some
He's gonna do
Destiny's.
finger guns while he does it too.
Hey. Destiny's Ruin. We're gonna try and get all the reroll hits here. I get to reroll all hit rolls against you. Fantastic.
Demon Prince tries Twist of Fate, but fails. Sorcerer in Terminator armor also tries Twist of Fate, fails again. Sorcerer in the big Rubric squad channels the warp for a Doom Bolt.
Channel the warp.
6 damage into the Brotherhood Terminators.
Feel the pain.
He only takes 2, however. Spiring Sorcerer tries Temporal Surge, channels the warp, takes a mortal wound, but gets it off.
And then I move D6. I basically just wanted to move so I could actually have more bolter shooting. I know exactly how I want to shoot this.
Exalted Sorcerer and Enlightened Zangors into the Brotherhood Terminators now. Precisioning into the Librarian.
You haven't killed me yet, Goatness Everdeen.
You know what? That's what we're going to be calling him from now on, Goatness Everdeen. And then the Exalted Sorcerer on disc.
Exalted Sorcerer next, 4 wounds dealt, killing the wounded Terminator.
Yay!
Demon Prince, Infernal Cannon into Purifiers, Dark Blessings into the Terminators.
Cannon! Threes!
1.
1 Purifier down.
Come on, spicy.
Feel no pain.
Mind bullets.
With single damage taken on a Terminator.
Rubric Marines. This entire squad is just going to dump everything into those Terminators.
Sorcerer using Twisted Sorcery, boosting his psychic attacks. Micael spends a command point on Warding Chant. That's going to give a 5+ Feel No Pain against weapons with an unmodified damage of 1.
Starting with all the bolters. Get them!
4 ups.
Still does 11 wounds, even with Feel No Pains. 2 are down, 1 left on a single wound.
The Soul Reaper Cannon. Whee! Reroll hit rolls. Fishing!
Feel no pain, 5 up.
Kills another Terminator and another damage. Sorcerer goes next.
Let's go! Reroll it. Rerolling all wound rolls.
3 ups. 4 up. Taking 1 damage.
But wait, there's more. Rerolling the 1.
All said and done, 5 dead Terminators and 1 on 2 wounds left. Forge Fiend splitting fire, a single cannon into the close squad, and another cannon and mouth attack into the further squad.
D3.
Hitting on 3s. Nada.
The 6 auto cannons into that same squad.
Looking for 4 ups.
Far Strike squad loses a model.
And then the 6 shots into the guys right in front of him in the terrain. He's probably just gonna kill them.
3 ups.
The close squad loses 3, suppressing fire into the close squad, giving them -1 to wound. Bottom Rubric Marines firing into the strike squad in the center kills 1.
Let's charge some stuff.
Forge Fiend fails his charge into the strike squads. Demon Prince charges the Terminators, bypassing the Purifiers.
Epic challenge.
Demon Prince does 4 wounds into the Librarian, 3 save.
4 up, feel no pain.
Librarian down.
And then I have a 4 up, feel no pain against the devs because it is the same.
Yep, it's the same unit and it's in the same attack sequence.
4 up. Oh, you killed the other one that was wounded with 2.
Demon Prince choosing not to consolidate here. Micael picks up the strike squad in the top left corner. Mubin will score 5 victory points for assassination and extend battle lines. It's 28-27 for Mubin.
I'm gonna draw 1 new secondary.
He's still got assassination and he's pulled sabotage.
All right, well that's not too bad. Let's do that.
Terminator Apothecary brings back a Terminator. Battle Shocks strike squad on the top left objective pass. Purifiers battle shocked. Micael stickies that top left and the center right objective. 5 victory points for holding an objective, 5 for holding 2 objectives, and 5 for holding more than Mubin is a huge 15-point primary. Strike squad up top advancing to hide in the large building top of the map. Terminators moving towards the Rubrics and the Enlightened Zangors.
The Dread Knight is going to advance.
Strike squad in the middle of the table shuffles. Third strike squad back in. They're on top of the building.
Shoot a face.
Strike squad sabotaging the building they're in. Venerable Dreadnought splitting fire into the Prince with the Storm Bolter.
3s.
He says no.
No damage, but the rest of his army will have +1 to hit him. Overcharged Psy Cannon into the Rubric Marines. 1 wound to the unit.
I'm gonna make a cheeky roll here. I'm gonna try and take the save on the Aspiring Sorcerer. So that's the Sergeant of the unit. If he fails, he dies. Now that he dies, this is exactly what I wanted. All according to plan.
Mubin spends a command point for Revenge of the Rubricae to fire back at the Dreadnought.
Wow. I'll go play some combat cards while you figure that out. I play a lot of Necrons and I play a lot of Chaos. I'm really enjoying the Chaos. Although I did just get Abaddon the War Master. I just got him unlocked, so that's cool. Really like that. Ranked mode, I'm at 2,238, which I think is pretty good.
Pretty good. All right, well, your first batches of saves.
Okay, good. 4 up.
Okay, so 1 damage so far. And then I've got Mr. Soul Reaper Cannon.
Pass it.
Leave the devs for later. There's more psychic shenanigans. But re-rolling all wound rolls because you're on an objective I don't hold.
Pass it.
The Dreadnought will take 4 wounds, going down to 5 remaining.
Let's continue the pain train.
Dread Knight puts Flamers into Zangors, kills 1. Side Cannon into the Prince does 6 damage, 4 wounds on the Prince.
Terminators are going to unload all their shots into the goats. 2d6 shots.
5s.
Kills the remaining, leaving the Exalted Sorcerer. Strike Squad fails to wound the Exalted Sorcerer. Purifiers into the Sorcerer and Terminator armor.
Bolters first, rerolling everything. 4 wounds so far. I'll do my Purifying Flame, and on a 2 is your infantry. That's a reroll.
And then AP1.
Brings him to 4 wounds left.
Nemesis Dread Knight going into your Demon Prince. Looking for...
More than enough. Bonk.
And Purifier is going to multi-charge. He's going to want to sit right here.
Whee!
Dreadnought charges the Terminator Sorcerer. Terminators multi-charge into the Rubric Marines and the Terminator Sorcerer.
Go Terminators.
Let's do some whacking. Let's try hit you with the Dreadnought first.
Dreadnought gets his sustained hits.
3s, 2s,
4 ups.
Kills that Sorcerer and Terminator armor outright. Purifiers into the Rubrics. Sustained hits.
hitting you on 3s. Sweet. There's my sec. Looking for 3s.
Yes, you are.
Rerolling 1s because you are a bad guy. That is 3 minus 2, sir.
3 5-ups. So the wounded guy over here is just going to go pop.
Terminators going all into the Rubric Marines. No sustained hits, but 11 wounds rolled. All of the rubrics are down. Sorcerer, however, remains. Dread Knight into the Demon Prince. Leadership test to get sustained hits.
Come on now. I will command point reroll 1 of these. I didn't like that dice anyways.
Ah, I failed with
But
1.
not potentially. It's d6 damage.
All right, Michael. Give me 1, 2, 3. Let him live. Yes, he lives with 1.
Okay, your turn. Hit me back, sir.
I'm just double checking my weapons. Hold on. Yep, just let me look this up real quick, and you play combat cards.
I'll do that. Just queuing into a lobby real quick. I'm gonna put Lucius in the middle because he's got endless, so he comes back.
Are you done yet? Oh, come on,
I just started, dude.
Michael. You gotta play this game.
I gotta look at this. Ooh,
Michael, stop
watch
playing
this.
combat cards.
Gonna kill him. Boom. Black Templar Crusader. Oh, I haven't seen that before. That's cool. Oh, Karnak. That's a good card. I want to put him down.
1 eternity later.
Sorcerer fights back into the Terminators. No effect.
Pom pom.
Demon Prince into the Dread Knight.
He's gonna bring you down right here, right now.
Do it, nerd.
Get him.
4 up. Pass 1, fail 1. I go to 7 wounds remaining.
Michael finally scores his assassination for 5 victory points. Sabotage is ongoing. Michael's at 47 to Mubin's 28.
This is a little closer than I wanted it to be.
You've got a bit of a lead though, but let's see what I gotta do.
Extend battle lines and engage at all fronts are drawn.
Battle shocks. I've got a single battle shock to take yet again, which is my Demon Prince.
Yes.
He's a-okay. That kind of helps me out here a little bit. I kind of know what to do.
No primary again.
Movement. We're gonna advance the Forge Fiend. All right.
That's cool.
I only really need the 12 to get him onto this objective. He's gonna pivot, take that objective away from you.
Sorcerer falls back into the Rhino.
Party bus.
Rhino moves onto the center left objective. Michael spending a command point on Shadows of Anorak to moving onto the same objective and out objective control him.
These rubrics are gonna just go in and steal this objective away.
Sure look like it, don't it?
And the Exalted Sorcerer will zip over.
Tippity-doo-dah.
Demon Prince stays still.
Okay, let's go into the shooting phase.
Let's do it.
We're gonna do some psychic shenanigans first.
Exalted Sorcerer channeling the warp to Doombolt the Dreadnought. The Exalted takes a mortal wound. Dreadnought takes 3. It's got 2 wounds left.
This squad of rubrics here, they're gonna try and double move. Temporal Surge, go!
6 inches, moving further onto the objective. Demon Prince with Destiny's Rune on the Dread Knight, but it fails.
I will not push it because there's a good chance he just dies there. I don't want him to die. Let's do some actual shooting now.
Where do we go first, boss?
Bottom right, Rubrics. Soul Reaper Cannon into the Dreadnought. Devastating wounded out. It is gone. All the rest of the guns are going into the Strike Squad. Flamers, 10 wounds, 1.5 dead. Aspiring Sorcerer fails to hit.
Bruh, I have a command point. Oh my god, I can't believe I can actually do this.
What?
He has a keyword.
What?
Grenades. We're gonna grenade the Strike Squad with the Exalted Sorcerer.
Finishes them off.
They're gone, Jim.
Next up,
Exalted Sorcerer firing into the Dread Knight now leaves it on 5 wounds left. Demon Prince firing into the Dread Knight. Infernal Cannon fails to hit. Dark Blessing wounds him twice.
I'm good.
that did not go the way I hoped it would. Charge time.
Charge time.
Exalted Sorcerer fails his charge into the Dread Knight.
Well, in that case, you get to fight the Demon Prince first.
So I'm gonna take my test to see if I can psychic some sustains, which I do with the 7. These are sustain. Looking for 3s.
Whee! Give me all the 4s here, baby. I need all of them. You can do it no matter what.
The Demon Prince is down.
At the end of your fight phase, I have to pick up the unit of 2-man strikes. Those are gonna get picked up.
Mubin scores 2 victory points on engage at all fronts, 4 for extend battle lines, and Micael's sabotage goes off for 3. It's 50-34 as we head to turn 5.
So I got 2 secondaries today.
Display of might and bring it down for Micael.
There's a Rhino, and there's that thing over there.
Purifiers pass Battle Shock. Dread Knight passes Battle Shock. Terminator Apothecary brings a Terminator back. Micael scores 5 victory points for holding 1 objective.
What you got?
My Nemesis Dread Knight is going to advance.
Mubin spins a command point to Overwatch with the Forge Fiend. Feels like a bit of a desperation play, but if it works, it works.
Get him.
Be kind, rewind.
No, not like this. AB2.
Oh, he takes him to 3 wounds left.
That's okay. You are going to be my insurance policy, so we'll just go basically right here.
Terminator's moving towards the Rhino.
These guys here are basically going to move to the very corner of the building.
Into the corner.
That's the kitten cadoodle.
In your words, Michael? Thanks, I hate it.
Dread Knight flames the Exalted Sorcerer, dealing 1 damage. Side cannon into the Rhino, leaves it on 4 wounds. Terminator flamers into the Exalted Sorcerer. 1 wound left. 2 bolters into the Rubric, saved. Purifiers into the Exalted Sorcerer, nothing.
That's going to be it for shooting. Let's do some charges. My Purifier into your Sorcerer. Here we go.
Bonk.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Dread Knight charges the Rhino. Brotherhood Terminators charge the Rhino. Strike Squad fails their charge into the Forge Fiend.
We are going to go in the fight phase.
Purifiers sustained hits into the Exalted Sorcerer, no effect. Dread Knight sustained hits, 4 wounds into the Rhino, down it goes. Sorcerer must emergency disembark here, doesn't take a wound, however.
I'll tag you with my Terminators.
And 2 dudes get to fight the wizard.
Terminator's going into the Sorcerer.
Do it for Papa.
This is what you got for forsaking Slanesh.
Command point to reroll a wound still fails. He goes down. Exalted Sorcerer into the Purifier, kills him, consolidates onto the objective, stealing it away. Micael scores 4 points for Bring It Down and 4 points for Display of Might. He sits at 63. This is a close one. It is the slimmest of chances, but Mubin can absolutely come back here.
Start my turn.
He's got behind enemy lines and established locus. He's also drawn renewed focus for his challenger card. Behind enemy lines is not quite enough. Recover assets. Oh, there it is. This is a possibility, folks.
I have a single battle shock take in the middle here. Come on, Exalted. This is already looking bad. No, he fails.
Without the Sorcerer, he can't do all of the secondaries and score the points. Oh my Lanta! It was entirely possible that Mubin could have pulled this off, but because of that battle shock, that's it. He will score 15 points on primary, he will get the challenger card, and he'll be able to get 6 points on his secondary, but that's it. He needed the extra secondary to get there. That is incredibly close. Ladies and gentlemen, your final is going to be 73 to 67. That is unbelievably close. Had Mubin been able to get the 6 points, unrecover assets, and establish Locus in Micael's zone, that would have won the game by a single point. Well played, gentlemen, and thank you so very much for a fantastically entertaining game. I absolutely love the new Grey Knights and a psychic battle. Let's face it, this probably all happened inside the minds of these guys, which is super cool when you think about it. Thank you to this episode's sponsor, Combat Cards. Download it from wherever you get your apps today. If you don't already have it, don't forget to use promo code TITAN, that's TITAN, to get 60 plasma, 600 coins, and 60 cards. And of course, as always, a great big thank you to you for watching. If you like what we do, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. If you really like what we do, please consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You'll get exclusive releases, as well as behind-the-scenes interviews, early access to most of our shows, and access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. Well, that's it from all of us here at the Play On Studios. On behalf of them, it's me, JT the Voice, saying, till the next time you see us in the far-flung future of a grimdark universe, play on!